My name is Russ Degitz, and I serve as the principal at Huntington North High School in Huntington, Indiana, just a small suburb outside of Fort Wayne. We're southwest about 30 minutes. And we had the Get School tour in our building recently, and both that day and the days following, we have seen a tremendous impact on our students. Our student body genuinely received the program with an open mind and open arms because we had front-loaded them to understand that this was going to help us to tackle the challenge of mental health. And in teenage lives and in school buildings today, we know and all recognize that that's a major challenge. And so for our students to understand that coming into it, they took a reverent attitude and spirit into the events of the morning and were able to consume the information and the experience in a way that I think allowed that impact to not only be genuine that day, but reverberate throughout the weeks and months that we've seen since then. The follow-up, the consistent communication, and the resources that help wrap around have been the difference maker for us. We have in our building a program called Sources of Strength. And with that program, we have students and staff alike that are invested into making sure that our students and staff have a grasp on what mental health means, what it involves, what it doesn't involve, and what are healthy habits and some unhealthy habits to both embrace and avoid. And so through that, we have seen the Get Schooled tour continue its impact through literally the hands and feet of our student body and staff sponsors of the Sources of Strength program. So it was a nice partnership and opportunity for all of that to come together for us here at the start of our school year. Mental health and mental illness are challenging conversations to have, particularly for students that are teenagers that are working through a number of different challenges and issues oftentimes at that point in life. And so, as I walk the halls of our building with 1,500 students and nearly 200 staff members, you can have conversations and never scratch into the challenge that mental health and mental illness presents. And so it is relatively easy for it to go unnoticed, unchecked, unknown. Again, the events like Get Schooled Tour, programs like Sources of Strength help us to engage students and staff, foster deeper relationships, and again create a culture where that conversation is a little bit more the norm to have, which obviously creates a healthier environment so that it's maybe not as easy to keep as a secret. One of the things that I appreciate most about the Get Schooled tour when it comes to our building is that it provides a number of different avenues for students to share and seek help, because everybody's at a different place with where they may be at if they are challenged by a mental illness. And so if they're not comfortable having that conversation with parents as a teenager, maybe they are comfortable with a peer or a staff member at a school, or engaging through social media or electronic connections. And so the number of opportunities that the Get Schooled tour makes available to students is a game changer.